Hello everyone, Flame Horizon here coming at you with a Showdown UU battle against my friend Adam yet again. This battle is just for fun. We're just doing this so I can have some stuff to upload in between actual videos that you guys like to watch. I mean, my OU battle got a lot of good feedback, so that was good. But here is a UU battle. My team is Fortress and Blissey, which is our huge defensive core in UU. I have Chandelure to absorb fire hits from Fortress. Milotic and Chestnut are just there to be overall bulky as well. And then my main attacker is Mega Beedrill, who's just there to tear holes through teams. Adam has Mega Absol, Conkeldurr, Chandelure, Celebi, Tentacruel, and Florges. His team is very good. He says UU is his best tier. Let's see if he is right. He leads Absol, I lead Fortress. Expecting him to Mega Evolve right away, which he didn't. He switches out, goes into Chandelure, I Stealth Rock. Wait, let's make this a little slower. And I go into my Chandelure expecting the Fire move, which comes in and Flash Fire kicks in. So he switches out and goes into Tentacruel, expecting to take a Fire move when I went for Trick and tricked a Choice Scarf onto it while taking its Black Sludge. Now Black Sludge will deal 12% to me at the end of every turn. I switch out and go into Blissey to take any special move coming on, but he goes for Toxic Spikes, which is scary to me, because a lot of my team is weak to poison except the Beedrill. He goes into Conkeldurr while I go for the Seismic Toss. That does decent amount. Blissey comes out, and I go into Fortress, who doesn't take poison, and he goes for the Drain Punch. Good thing I'm Rocky Helmet, because that should deal... Oh, I'm not Rocky Helmet, I'm Leftovers. My bad. But then he goes for the Fire Punch and finishes off Fortress. In comes Beedrill, gets rid of the Toxic Spikes. I Mega Evolve and go for Protect, just to get the free Mega Evolution. Well, he goes for Fire Punch. And then the next turn I go for U-Turn just to get out of there. And I go into Chestnut to take the incoming physical move. Though this Poison Jab does 82% and it does way too much for me to do my strategy with Chestnut. In comes Tentacruel. Well, I switch out in... Oh, I don't switch out, I go for Seed Bomb. Like I said, I haven't seen this in a while. And I go out into Blissey expecting to take the next special move, but he goes for Rapid Spin to get rid of the rocks, which I should have seen coming. Switches out Tentacruel and goes into Florges to take on whatever I'm about to throw at it. Well, I go for a Wish. While he switches out, I switch out back into Chestnut, predicting his Absol switch in, and Chestnut gets the Wish up. Now I can do my plot with Chestnut. It's a Belly Drum set, that's why I have the Citrus Berry. So this turn I go for Belly Drum, and cuts my HP in half and maximizes attack. He goes for the Swords Dance, while I go for the Rock Slide. And it does 87%, which isn't enough. Not enough to take him out. Unfortunately, he goes for Baton Pass, and he passes that to Conkeldurr, who gets hit by the Rock Slide, and then next turn eventually gets taken down by a Drain Punch, I think. Yeah. But I only get like 1% back from that. So Chestnut is basically dead. There's no reason to save it. Unless I do. I do! Ha. I go back out into Blissey. And he uses Acid Spray, which is something I didn't expect. But now that he's locked into Acid Spray, I can't Wish Pass to Chestnut anymore. I go for the Wish, and then I believe I switch. Yep. And I go into Beedrill to take the Acid Spray. This Beedrill has Drill Run, which I was going to use on the Tentacruel, but I don't think... Oh no, he stays in and takes the Drill Run and Tentacruel goes down. So right now it's 5-4 in my favor. He goes into Absol, and right here is where I screw up. I know I switch out. I just spoiled something. I go into Milotic expecting to take whatever this thing has to throw at me, but with a Sucker Punch, I expected that. He withdraws Absol, goes into Florges, while I think I go for the Dragon Tail, which he's immune to. I switch out, go into Chestnut, just to basically sack it off, because I have no use for it anymore now that Tentacruel's gone. Chestnut goes down, and in comes Beedrill, and I go for the Poison Jab while he switches into Chandelure, and this Poison Jab does a roughly 45%. Exactly. And I switch up Beedrill out because I'm not taking any fire moves, and I go in Blissey, and he goes for the Psychic. And Blissey just can Mollywump, there's Chandelure, even though it only has Seismic Toss. He goes into Celebi, while I go for Wish, and after that I switch out and go into Chandelure, while he goes for a Recover. Chandelure gets the Wish back, and I believe I go for the Trick here, expecting him to switch. Yep, and I trick the Black Sludge onto Fortress. Nope, I go for Shadow Wall. Next turn I trick the Black Sludge onto Florges. And take its leftovers. Yep. While he goes for, I think, a Wish. Yep. I think he's going to Wish past Celebi or something. I think that's what happens next. Nope, I go for the Fire Blast and does 38%. And he goes for the Moon Blast and does 27%. And right now we're just kind of on even grounds, not really doing much to each other. I switch out and go into Beedrill to take a Moon Blast, while he goes for another Wish. And I think now is when he he goes for Protect just to get the Wish back, the HP back, while I went for Drill Run expecting that Chandelure to come in. I should have went for Drill Run again to get that Chandelure out of here, but I went for Poison Jab again. Yeah. He switches out right into Absol, expecting me to Protect, because I know he's Scarfed. He goes for the Sucker Punch. That's when I screwed up. I meant to click Protect, but I clicked U-turn like an idiot and took that Sucker Punch. He switches Absol out and goes into Celebi while I go for a Scald, and no Scald Burn, even though that was a crit. And I have nothing for the Celebi now, really. Oh, I Dragon Tail it out, and in comes Florges. And I believe I go for the Scald next turn to try to get a burn off on it. I get another crit, but lo and behold, no burn. It's like my Scalds are just cold water. Switches out and goes right into Celebi again, expecting another Scald, which hits, and still no burn. I'm 0 for 3. And right after that, he goes for the Seed Bomb and does 61%, which is a lot more than I wanted it to. And I go for the Dragon Tail, just to try to bring something in. Brings in the Florges again. And we're both at the same HP. I switch out and go into Blissey to try to Wish Pass into Milotic just to get the HP back to 100%. Now this Florges is just about dead, but he switches into Absol, which I have nothing for now. He can just Sucker Punch my entire team and win, unless I play some serious mind games. Goes for the Knockoff, knocks off my leftovers, and I go for the Seismic Toss. All he has to do is start Sucker Punching and winning, when really I switch out into Milotic. I should have Soft Boiled there. And Milotic gets hit by a Knockoff, taking it out. Right now it is 2 to 4. I send in Chandelure, who gets hit by a Sucker Punch, or Knockoff, because he outspeeds. And after Chandelure gets taken out, I send in Blissey, who in turn gets hit by a Sucker Punch. Alright, he misses the Play Rough. I forgot that happened. I go for the Soft Boiled, expecting the Sucker Punch. Now that I'm at 97%, I'm able to go for a Seismic Toss and take this thing out. In comes the Celebi, and now the Celebi wins. Goes for a Swords Dance. He actually, I think, goes for 2 Swords Dances and takes me out with a Seed Bomb. I think that's what happens. Let's see if that's actually what happens. Yep, goes for 2 Swords Dances, and then eradicates Blissey with Seed Bomb because Blissey has no defense. Thanks for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and take care. Oh, my recording didn't stop there, so I might as well just put this in. Please leave a like and subscribe, because I would love a new addition to my subscriber count. Subscribing helps me, and a like helps me a lot as well. Share this with your friends if you want to as well. See you guys later, and take care.